That's a good start for a stream. I mean, I don't even know if I'm streaming. Anyway, these are two outsiders fly against Moon, and it'll be quite an interesting game because these people are not always play by the meta. At the same time, they are quite. Well, they are still professionals. They are still tier 1 professionals, maybe tier 1.5 now, but uh, their games will be quite entertaining. And we're watching TH stream, so I don't have anything with back to Warcraft. Sorry, it has to be TH stream instead of just some random translation. And I have to set up my phone. My stupid, stupid phone. My phone isn't really stupid. I am stupid. Get the hell out! Get the hell in! I mean, really, it's so slow. For some reason, although it's a good phone. Was a good phone a few years ago. Anyway, what do we have here? Is the stream on? Yes. It's DH, so you'll see quite annoying and unending stream of advertisements, but what can I do? Lalite isn't streaming, and Doyo is an awful platform. So what do we have here? We've got Classic Blade Master against Demon Hunter. It's expected. Perfectly expected. No, the quality is awful. The quality is kind of terrible. Maybe someone else is streaming. Warcraft 3 info. Streams. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, Hero is likely streaming his own games. He's not that much into watching other people matches. Okay. It's GH then. I've gotta get myself an account on Doyo, although it's not easy to register because you need Chinese, not only a phone number but also some credentials, and I'm not a Chinese guy, so it'll be quite hard for me to register on Doyo. Fly gets himself a large invul, that's amazing against Night Elf, of course, there is no doubt. Moon gets himself close +5, and getting one of a few large consumables on this map is of course decent for Fly. He sells. Did he sell dust? No, he didn't. Where is Moon? Moon is scraping his green spots. That's fine. He's level 2. He likely wants to get aggressive right now. No, he's just quite passive. He wants to get to his level 3. That's understandable. He will clean his expansion. He'll get his possible expansion up. Oh, the quality is terrible. It's still something. Tier 2 orc is ahead, that's also expected. Blade Master is looking for creeps and possible creep jacks on Moon's side. It's not gonna happen. Moon is starting his expo. That's a bit early. I mean, especially right now when Blade Master and Grant came to your base and the attack is not close to be done. That's fine, actually, that the attack is a bit late, because if the attack was a bit early, Fly could try to deny lures, and now lures are relatively safe because this Ancient of War. Oh, will not close the gap? Okay, this Ancient of War is going creeping. So Fly may destroy lures at any minute he wants, because right now, in about 20 seconds, it will be a perfect moment. Although he lost a lot of mana, so without moonwalks, yeah, moonwalks, Moonwalks. Not Windwalk. This Blade Master runs his back forward, so he is moonwalking instead of windwalking. So the first floor is being made. It's a good moment to try to deny it, cancel it. And of course, Moon is creeping here. He gets his level 3. He gets his second mana burn. That's all expected. That's all fine. One archer should die here. Another archer will be fine. Fly gets himself additional dust. Of course, he doesn't need it, but still a free item. And this Ancient of War will leave. It's a bad idea to kill it. Yeah. That was unnecessary, and it's still a lot of unnecessary damage on grunts. Every damaged grunt is 37 gold. On my way to actually reinstalling Hollow Knight. Я все-таки тебя мотивировал вчера, черт возьми. Вернее, скорее, Кенг тебя вчера мотивировал его переустановить. В какой-то момент, я полагаю, я тоже завалюсь в Hollow Knight, и, вероятно, это будет на стримах. Другое дело, что пока и так я толком не знаю каждый день, во что я буду играть вечером, что я буду стримить вечером, так что в данной ситуации Hollow Knight пока откладывается на случайный промежуток времени. Maybe someone else is streaming. I mean, really, the quality is not perfect. I mean, a lot of people are streaming. I just don't want to watch anything related to back to Warcraft. No. What does Era stream? Oh, he is streaming Fly Against Moon. Maybe his quality is a bit better than on TH streams. Come on. Don't lag on me, don't die on me. Oh no, it's just the same. It's the limitation of the platform likely for unregistered users, and I will not be able to register on a Chinese platform. Fly tries to kill Demon Hunter. Of course, it will not be a kill, it'll be a TP out. One raider will die. That's very sad for an orc. But trading TP for just one raider is fine. Nobody's really at an advantage right now. Moon has to do something on the map with these dryads. He's making 2 more dryads, and Moon can control dryads. He can be absolutely decent with dryads. He lost 2 archers, right? Yeah, he lost 2 archers. He had 3 archers is a good compromise. It's not 4, it's not that damage into your tech, but it's not 1 either, so you've got something to stop Grant and Blade Master early on. So 3 archers, I completely approve. Keeper of the Grove will not get his level 3, of course he goes for an aura, he'll get aura level 2 at level 3, but Demon Hunter may get his level 4, and damn, it's a freaking flute. It's additional damage to all the dryads, and I doubt Moon will make a lot of bears. I mean, Fly is playing mass raiders, and bears are decent against raiders, of course, no doubt, blah blah blah, but at the same time, when you've got 2 bestiaries, you can almost instantly switch to Cuddle Beasts. Is Fly hoping for his tiny? Nah, it's always an option, but I doubt he'll go for it straight away. I mean, we'll see now. Of course, he's making a Tauron Totem because he wants both Dispel against Entangling Roots and Spirit Link to make his raiders live a little bit longer. That's a Creepjack from Fly, which will not lead him to anything useful. Moon will just turn around and defend. Yeah. That's one raider down. That's one TP out on Demon Hunter. Stuff. Stuff. It's not a TP out. It'll be just stuff from Keeper. Oh no 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 no. Yes, of course it should be just a normal usage of a stuff. And really, that was a bad attack from Fly. There was no real reason to perform this attack. Keeper of the Grove will survive long enough to use his invul and for Demon Hunter to get in here. A few Dryads will die, but a lot more Raiders died. And Keeper is still alive, and that's GG. That was bad hero focus from Fly. He had to start with Dryads, he had to continue with Dryads. I mean, yes, your Blade Master got Ankh and he'll live, but you've lost so many units. That's over. That's certainly over. Yes, Keeper dies, that's decent, but you lost your whole army. And of course, Night Elf can replenish Dryads way quicker than you can replenish your Raiders. That's a dead Spirit Walker who just died from the surrounding air being too hot because he died to immolation. I mean, we've seen a lot of many such deaths this summer. And of course, there is no Dispel to Rejuvenation, so this Demon Hunter will be completely fine, and this Ogre will not find his target because he will just die and can control his units. And yes, that's GG. That was awful hero focus. Fly should never do this thing again. That was bad, and by bad I mean it was just terrible. What exactly am I streaming? I don't even know. No, it's fine. I don't stream my tray, I don't stream any unnecessary tabs in my browser, so it's all fine. Maybe someone else started streaming so I can watch them. No? Okay. There is some guy, but 800 followers, so good. There is Wonder Brown, Russian streams. Профессионал стример. Да-да-да, я весьма профессионален. С другой стороны, тут вон Ира, который 120-й, который не только профессиональный стример, но и профессиональный андед. И занимает вроде как второе место на этом турнире. Благополучно показывает всем человекам свой трей. Так что все претензии к нему. Anybody else? No, everybody is streaming on Dojo. I need someone to stream on any other platform. Okay, game number 2. The same awful quality which I can't change. No, I'm not registered. I need a Dojo account. I need some Chinese person who will provide me with his passport and registration. Yeah, likely. Just so I can stream World of Warcraft. No, it's Warcraft 3. It's not World of Warcraft, for hell's sake. Anyway, it's Northern Isles. Yeah, it'll be Demon Hunter against Blade Master again. That's generally standard. There's a lot of experience on this map to be gained, but it can't be gained quickly. So you've got to go from one green spot to another green spot. And I'm quite interested in the fact that Night Elf put his tree. Oh, that's where his tree is. Okay, that's not aggressive at all. That's a classic safe tree. There is always an option to creep yellow spot. An ogre and 2 taskers. Um, and it's a decent item, it's a decent experience, it instantly pushes you into level 2, and with just one green spot and almost something else, you'll be at level 3, but it's also so risky. And you need a few wisps to heal your Ancient of War. I mean, when we're talking about an orc, of course you can just kill a green ogre and get away and be fine with it. But that's the power of an orc, which is almost non-existent. So an orc gets himself claws +5. That's decent. What did Demon Hunter get? We don't know because of the freaking announcement. Also claws +5. Is it really stuck on his screen? No, not really. The announcements are moving on. The hell happened? I don't know. Some bug. Crystal Ball is nice for an elf. It's the least overpowered item that can be dropped here. And Rejuvenation Potion is not bad for an orc, but it's not that desired because, of course, you've got 2 stacks of your healing salves. You will heal up slowly anyway. At least Demon Hunter didn't get this rejuve, and Rejuvenation Potion is, of course, amazing on Demon Hunter. Crystal Ball, Windwalk against Mana Burn, and now Demon Hunter is not in trouble as much as Demon Hunter just wants to get to safety. I mean, he'll have enough time to press a TP. Not much else really. Now he was in trouble, now Rejuvenation comes into play. And of course Demon Hunter just wants to get out. 27 HP. He will still save his TP and... or could cancel this Hunter's Hall, and that would be awesome. But for some reason he decided not to, and now Moon won this mind games, this little first round of mind games, by getting out through buying TP stuff, which he may need anyway. That's completely fine to get TP stuff on Demon Hunter. Meanwhile, Orc is getting to level 3. Meanwhile, Night Elf is... Oh god. What? Oh! I've got the idea. Am I streaming any of this? No, that's decent. Okay, I'm back. It was quite an important message. Yeah, professional streamer, for fuck's sake. So what do we have here? Oh, +5 ring on Demon Hunter. 37 against 33 is expected. Nobody really died this game. Right now, Keeper of the Grove is... Eh, he'll be fine. Demon Hunter will be fine. A few Dryads may die. No? Okay. And so the first bears will be out, if they're not out yet. Oh god, my cursor is... That's what causes the problems. Okay. No, but there is not a single bear out yet, and it's a good opportunity for an orc to kill a few dryads and get away. Do you have a speed scroll? No, you don't. And you don't have any TP. And against dryads, you're not allowed to play this way. And you've got Shadow Hunter level 2. Eh, that's fine. An elf killed 3 raiders. Oh god, that's so bad for Fly. That's mostly because he had no speed scroll. Losing 3 raiders is awful. It's just completely not worth it to kill 2 dryads and 1 ancient of war. You can't allow yourself to lose 3 raiders in this strat, and right now your spirit, sprint, spider, serpent, for fuck's sake. Right now your serpent wards are only at level 1, and that's also terrible because they get more than twice as strong at level 2, and they gain another 50% damage at level 3, more than 50% actually. Now, if he steals this crit, that would be good. He does so, but he'll use a large invul, and now he has to fight. At least he has to make uh, Keeper of the Grove TP out. That's fine. Demon Hunter will get cycled again. Keeper of the Grove gets out. Fly loses a grunt. That's acceptable. Kill the Dryad. That's also acceptable. But there is rejuvenation, and Fly will just lose this game right here and now. Again, what Fly does doesn't really work for him. He attacks at imperfect, not such perfect moments, because right now he had to wait for level 3 on Shadow Hunter. It would make his ward so much better. Right now he has to stop trying to kill Keeper of the Grove, who is mostly protected by Moon. He got TP, he got large invul, small invul, but anyway, that's 2 ways to get out of the fight. So if you don't hex him at a perfect moment, he'll get away, and if Moon pays attention, you will never hex him at the perfect moment. And right now Moon is at 50 foot with everything he ever wanted to get. He got his bears, he got his tier 3, he got second armor. Is it second armor? No, it's the first armor, but anyway, he'll get his armor 1, and he'll be fine. He'll just kill Fly in about 2 minutes. Because Fly gets Kodos, and Kodos can be good if you constantly fight and steal bears and devour bears, but right now Fly is creeping, and in a large fight when there are 6, 8 bears at the 60-70 limit, Kodos will not do much. Kodos will just die one after one, releasing everything they ate. Yeah, so I predict it to be 2-0 for Moon. This attack may change something. That's a good attack, and of course, bears do a lot of damage to orc buildings, but raiders do even more to an elf buildings. Force TP out, and now orc is 1 TP ahead, and he lost likely one shop, maybe bestiary. That was a good trade. That was a good trade. That's what orc has to do in this situation, and maybe building a wall from serpent wards. Starting build to build a wall would be a good idea right now. Now he'll lose at least one raider. He wants to eat a few bears and TP out, but it's a bit risky. Eat a dryad. Just eat dryads and TP out. It'll do. TP out? Do not fight. That's a good moment to TP out, else you'll lose. You lost two raiders. You ate two dryads. You're fighting at an enemy's base, which will not lead you to anything good. Oh, for bears, I forgot. That was quite stupid. By Moon. Now he TPs out, but it's too late. Of course, he wanted to fight for longer because he has to protect his expansion. His expansion is almost up. That would be a good addition to whatever he has, but in the end, he lost 20 limit. I mean, he didn't build this 20 limits on one hand. He lost what? Three raiders, two raiders, so one spirit walker, and then another spirit walker. So it's 4 units for what? For a TP, for time to build your expansion. That's not worth it. And he used his TP out anyway, so why not do it 30 seconds prior to this moment with the same number of dryads being eaten, and it would do so much better for him. Ring of Superiority is awesome, of course, there is no doubt, but that's just... Right now, Blade Master doesn't have enough damage. +9, +12 is good, but nah, not enough. And he's protecting his expansion, although nobody is attacking his expansion, but there are no more creeps on the map to creep, so eh. And Demon Hunter is level 5. And he takes level 3 immolation against raiders. That's a strange but decent decision. Maybe someone else is streaming right now because nothing is really happening in this map, and I know how it's gonna end. I mean, there is a guy. Oh, but he's streaming on Twitch, and I don't really want to. Oh yes, that's some Polish guy. I don't know the guy. Is he restreaming back to Warcraft? Likely? No, I will not watch this one. Anybody else streaming on Twitch? Nope. Anyway, it's the last fight. It will not end up well for an orc. Although right now he feels relatively fine. But it's a loss. I bet it's a loss. That's another dead coder. That's another dead coder. That's the first bear who died, I believe. Level 3 immolation is quite powerful. Well, nothing really happened, and I knew the result, and Shadow Hunter dies, and the remaining Orc army dies, and that was a terrible decision, so that led to this moment, but it was expected. Anybody else who is streaming? Oh, Underbrown is streaming. Again on Twitch, and maybe he will not be angry at me for restreaming him. And who is he restreaming? Eh, I don't want to restream Twitch from Twitch, that's not awesome. So we're still waiting for the game, so I can look for a few more options to stream. The problem is that right now I can see the platform. Warcraft 3 info doesn't show the platform the games are on. Although fire likely means that it's on Doya, so fire is bad. Yeah, fire is bad, who may have guessed. And who is it? Dirudal on Soap Life. Are we restrained? No, we're playing something, right? Yeah, he's playing something I don't even know about. It's certainly not a Warcraft 3 league. Oh god, no, and it's with sound. Professional fucking streamer. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Nothing works. Lalite isn't streaming. Soin isn't streaming. It's all bad, evil, and broken. Anyway, match number 3, we're watching... Boom. Oh, we're watching 120. What's going on? Oh, the same? Although we've got a very early tier 2 here, likely without a single grant? Or maybe with just one grant? I don't fully understand the meaning of this lumber mill. What is going on? I mean, it's the same build, but you can skip the lumber mill. You can quite easily skip the lumber mill. Does it provide you with a few more lumber power, a few more lumber because your peons are being closer to your lumber gathering point? Yes, it sort of does, and you've got money anyway, but in the end, you don't even have a shop here for some reason. Yeah, that will be a very, very quick tech. And at the same time, he's making his second borrow. And first Berserker? That's not a good idea. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, on Echoes, we would like to see a quick Blue Ogre camp creeped by a Blade Master with mirror images. Mirror images are nice, not so much against Demon Hunter, but what can you do? You still use your mana more or less effectively, and mirror images do some damage. Not that much damage early on, but they tank, they deal damage, so he uses them. And of course, there will be no shop, so no quick clarities. First, Berserker goes down, but is it a surround? Yes, it is, but he has nothing to... Oh, that's a good surround. And of course, Dust of Appearance is always available. and mirror image will not get wasted here, and these few archers will not do not be able to kill everything, to kill this grunt before Blade Master comes back. And it's a TP out. It's an obvious TP out. Yep. TP is wasted on Night Elf. That's good. That's very good for Fly early on. Now losing the TP on Demon Hunter leaves you without any backup option, without any safety if you're playing against raiders. The only problem is that right now, Fly isn't making raiders. He will not be making raiders for a little while. His tier 2 is being made. His shop is being made. He was unable to kill this archer, but that's fine. 3 berserkers are not enough. No! Why is he playing berserkers against the demon hunter who will have immolation level 2 and a lot of berserkers will just die to his hits and immo, because that's the main problem with playing berserkers. They are so fragile until you've got berserker upgrade, until they are actually promoted into berserkers. And Naga is a good option for Night Elf, of course, because just a few arrows and a few hits will kill a berserker. I mean, this berserker is dead. He has no hope to get home to his mother and children, and boink. Yep, he's dead, and this tier 2 building will be cancelled, so no bestiary. I mean, Fly will be fine once his Shadow Hunter gets out. But right now, 5 archers, Naga, and Demon Hunter will control the map completely. So Moon can take this Blue Ogre, Moon can do whatever he wants, really. And it's 2 Berserkers dead on Orc, and nothing really died for a Night Elf, and that's unacceptable. That's perfectly unacceptable. It will not do. It will lead to disaster. An item goes to... It goes to Blade Master. That's good. That's something. He got out of it. That's a Wand of Mana Stealing. That's decent against Night Elf. He may steal enough mana, so suck enough mana to get his Windwalk out, or to get the Hex or Serpent Ward out. And he starts with Hex, which I don't really like because certain Serpent Wards are so much better. Oh, he gives he gives Mantle, he gives Wand of Mana Stealing to Shadow Hunter, although Shadow Hunter is only level 1. And now Elf is ahead, another dead Berserker. That's certainly another dead Berserker, maybe 2. Yeah, this one will also die. Boink. That's a disaster. That's 4 units dead for an Orc. And the problem with Headhunters dying is that once you upgrade to Berserkers, you will simply not have any immediate impact on the game. If you've got 4 Headhunters, you get a Berserker upgrade, they instantly get way tougher, they instantly get additional damage and a Berserk. And it's awesome. For Headhunters, you almost add another unit. An upgrade for just 4 Headhunters is like adding 5th Headhunter, and every unit that pops out next will be good, will be better than his initial version. And if you've got none, what's the point of upgrading them to Berserkers? And he got... What the fuck? What the hell just happened? Why did my screen flash white? I don't know. Likely 120 alt tapped or something happened. The quality, the overall quality of the stream is awful, but it's nothing I can do about. Not something I can do about. There is nothing I can do about. Yeah, that's a correct form. So right now it all goes straight into 3-0 and Moon winning, which I'm not opposed to because I like Moon and Fly is losing because of his mistakes, not because of race imbalance. Although Night Elf got a slight advantage in this matchup. Now, does Moon have anything to save his Demon Hunter? And the answer is no, but on another hand, there is nothing to save Blade Master as well. And nothing to dispel Rejuvenation with. Although right now there is no more sources of Rejuvenation and Demon Hunter is in trouble, but not in such a huge trouble. He's dead. And not in such a huge trouble, although he's no longer with us and Blade Master will leave. And that may change the game flow, although not very likely. An orc is healing up. Did this Beast eat anything? Is there anything being digested? No, I doubt it. And that's bad. That's still not good for an orc. That's a free Ancient of War. Moon will revive his Demon Hunter. Really, at the tavern? No, no, no. You just do it at. You just do it at in your altar. Mostly because you can creep with Naga. You can creep relatively freely and without any problems. And I don't know why Moon is so aggressive. His Demon Hunter is not with him for another 40 seconds. Yeah, he decides to abandon this idea and creep on his side of the map. That's good. I would also put this archer as a sentry because her days are over, and placing her as a sentry in front of a shop would tell Moon when an orc comes for his army and for his scales, taking into account that Naga is a snake. There is something. Oh, it's a wisp? Yeah, it's a wisp. And a Naga. Naga was buying what? Demon Hunter is out, so everything will be more or less fine for Night Elf from now. But in general, the game is even. Orc lost so much and then Night Elf just came to his base without any real reason and decided to die there. Without TP, without any invul potions against an orc with raiders and Hex and Shadow Hunter and Blade Master with crit and mirror images. That was an interesting decision by Moon. That's level 4 Demon Hunter. Coda Beast 8 something. Show me what Coda Beast 8. What is being digested right now? Is it really a creep? No. Mirror images being annoying, but not much nothing more than that. That's an expansion from an orc. Quite unnecessary expansion because Night Elf will not decide to make his own and he'll just go for 60 foot attack, maybe even 70 foot attack. Yeah, it'll be a 70 foot attack. God, so much spam, so much advertisements, so many. I hate this platform. I mean, maybe I should just restream games after they happen. Just the ones that I like I did before. Not even trying to stream anything live for as long as Lalite isn't streaming, and Lalite isn't streaming today. And Thoin isn't streaming today, and they all play. I mean, any Korean in general. Because every person on Twitch is restreaming back to Warcraft, and I don't want to. Shadowhunter cells. spells quite a lot, but of course he got Scorched Bone Chimes, and Vampiric Aura is amazing for an orc. I mean, Blade Master will just be completely unkillable if you don't focus him with everything. Blade Master right now got plus 19 damage and plus 3 armor, and he may win on items alone. Moon got Naga level 4, Fort Lightning level 2 is not negligible. It's not something you can completely ignore. But right now this Naga is getting focused by mirror images, and there will be no more mirror. Oh, that's he had enough for the last stack, which is getting instantly dispelled, but this opens an opportunity to Spirit Link all the Orcish army. But right now, Moon just fights better. Moon is fighting decently. Um, Fly is losing this fight, even though he got Scorchbone Chimes purely on the fact that he's not fighting that nicely. Oh, and everything died. And my internet died. Although, no. No, my internet is fine. Everything died on Doyo's side. God, I'm looking at it at this stream in what, 480? Yeah, it's quite likely. That's terrible. It's unwatchable. Yeah, I will never stream from Doyo again. No, no, no. Doyo is not for me. Shadowhunter's a bit dry on mana, but he got a mana potion. It's 58 against 62. It's fine for an orc, but his limit is worse. His limit is not so good as one that Night Elf got. Night Elf comes with more bears, more spirit links. Dryads are dry, so this mirror images will leave. This spirit link will not be dispelled, at least for quite a while. Orc was unable to establish his shop, and it'll cost him. Painful, but at the same time, this Blade Master is dealing so much damage. He's so scary. Another bear goes down. Runs are going down. I mean, archers, nobody really cares about archers, but they do some damage at least. And of course, for as long as fights are even, Orc is winning because he got an expansion and Night Elf doesn't. But right now, either Blade Master dies or an Elven army die. And Blade Master finally got an access to healing. Okay, Demon Hunter died, so it's 2-1. There is no chance for Night Elf any longer. Raiders are catching 2 more bears, at least 1 more bear. And likely a bear is devoured, and yeah, it's GG. Uh, that was a strange first attack from Moon. Afterwards, with this attack, he was on the timer, and he still lost Demon Hunter quite unnecessary. And of course, Scorchbone Chimes were a god's gift, because they give so much HP to Blade Master. He likely healed maybe 500, 600 HP during this last fight through Scorchbone Chimes alone. That's a lot. That's almost a large healing potion. Any other streams? Please, someone. And who is Wonder Brown restreaming? Meh. I don't know. My game didn't start yet, and it'll be Hammerfall. On Hammerfall, it's anyone's victory, really. Mm. I doubt Moon will try to play Warden. Moon is not a good Warden player, and Warden against Orc on Hammerfall may work. It's it may be quite a quick victory for Warden, but nah, I doubt Moon will experiment with Warden. Because on Hammerfall you can get your Warden to level 3 very quickly, and Blade Master level 3 against Warden level 3 doesn't exist. He's simply not there. Even if you've got mirror images, even if you retrain into mirror images. So let's look at what Wonder Brown is restreaming. Or not. I am not a professional streamer, and I stream in 480 quality for some freaking reason. And there is something. Get away! Stupid panels. Лимба стриминга. Абсолютная какая-то серая, слабо прорисованная дырища. Потому что в данной ситуации, ну, и, даже не лимба, это уже какой-то третий слой ада. Потому что если я сейчас посмотрю на Вандер Брауна и увижу, что он рестримит этого же самого китайца, и я начну рестримить Вандер Брауна, рестримящего китайца, то, черт возьми, это уже даже не гиенна, это какой-то кокутус. Oh. Who exactly are you restreaming, man? Uh, Nothing. He doesn't say anything about who is he restreaming. But it's way better quality. I guess I'll watch this one. It's not back to Warcraft, at least. He is restreaming someone. For hell's sake. Thank you, Wonder Brown, for streaming. Okay, I'm watching the guy who is watching the guy who is watching the guy, likely. Oh god. It turns into a it turns into a death pit of restreaming. Anyway, we're looking at the game number. Oh god, it got worse. It got way worse. Because I've got two streams open, right? Yeah, I still got a Euro stream open. Please remain at 720, 720p. Work by Circlet, that's expected. Sells his TP, but he sold it way back. Of course, Demon Hunter saves his TP to save himself from focus. That's a good steal. That's level 3 creep who is given to an orc instead of a night elf. You shouldn't fight here as a Blade Master, because this Moonwell will be done, and then... Oh, he got no mana on Demon Hunter. That's bad. I mean, if he had a single mana burn, he would be fine, but right now he will have to wait for Moonwell to be done. And no, it'll not end up in... No, it ended up in Dead Archer, but that's a reasonable cost. Try to kill a Wisp? No, Orc will not try to kill a Wisp. And right now an exit from the base is closed. He will get away through damage alone, but that didn't cost Night Elf too much. That was completely acceptable for a Night Elf. That was a small advantage for an Orc. And of course, once I'm starting to talk about limbo of restreaming, unending grey limbo of restreaming, a bot comes and tries to sell me some viewers. Sorry, these viewers are not real. If only you could sell me some real people, then I'll turn into Antonio Pereira, the Blackwood trader. Uh, any, I mean, Twitch accepts wood of any color, so I guess any viewers would do. Again, Fly's trying to focus Demon Hunter. That was a bad idea. Right now he decides to focus on Archer. He may lose a single grunt here. He killed two Archers. That's not negligible. That's something that Moon would try to prevent, but right now Moon's Keeper of the Grove will get out, and harassment from an Orc would stop at this moment, because there is nothing to prevent Entangling Roots. He will not be able to kill this Ancient of War, even with grunts. No, no, don't even try. You'll lose a lot of HP on your grunts, and even if you kill this Ancient of War, it will not yield you anything. Oh, did he kill this troll? No, not likely. The Ancient of War will get completely healed up through eaten trees, and then forgot to level up his Shadow Hunter to level 3, which will not happen because it's quite likely that Keeper of the Grove will try to attack at level 2. I mean, Night Elf can do it. Night Elf can creep one large spot. Oh god. Maybe two large spots, and then just attack with 4 initial Dryads, and he will get 4 initial Dryads right now. It's a large mana potion. Not really all that amazing item for him, but it gives you a lot longer immolation time. And it generally saves a lot of mana in your Moonwells, so it's not wasted. It's not likely he'll sell large mana potion anyway. Night Elf tip is out. He was not in real danger, but um, Keeper level is delayed, so it gives Orc some time to level up his Shadow Hunter. Get him to level 2. This level 2, better level 3, and then attack with your raiders, then just unstack 5-6 raiders and try to attack with your grunts on again, an army of Night Elf. You attack with your grunts, then you attack the base of a Night Elf with your raiders and your golden. That's generally the best kind of action you can perform against a passive Night Elf who doesn't try to press you into oblivion with his 6 Dryads, and instead Fly decides to go for an expansion. That was a questionable decision, because right now Moon, yes, he is being passive, but he is also taking, he's making his 60 limit in maybe a minute and a half. I mean, he needs a Moonwell, but make your 60 Moonwell, man. Come on, Moon. It's a good moment to start your 60 Moonwell. And then I'll know that you're preparing for an attack, and that Fly will not be able to survive this attack. Right now, Fly tries to harass with Ragers. That's a good move, but I do not approve this expansion in general. It was a bit early. He had to get some more advantage through Raider harass to... Oh, he will not even try to harass with Raiders. He will just creep with them. That's fine. Your Shadow Hunter will get his level 3, but nah, that's not perfect. At the same time, Keeper of the Grove gets level 2.5. Demon Hunter gets large healing stone. Oh, he sold. Yeah, he sold large mana potion. That's sad. That's really sad. And this Demon Hunter is scary. This Demon Hunter with large pendant with one ring +3 and large healing stone is it's very apt. It's not pendant. You've got pendant of energy and periapt of vitality, and it's all either pendants or periapts. Do not make me say two different words for very similar items. Mm. And Pendant of Energy on Shadow Hunter is of course amazing, and Wand of Cyclone is no less amazing because Demon Hunter not being in the fight is awesome. And now Moon attacks, he's at 50, Orc is at 58. Moon is so late with his 60 mm, with his 60 Moonwell that it's just sad. Finally he sends Demon Hunter to the moon. Demon Hunter of the Moon is being sent to the moon so Moon can lose while his Demon Hunter is at the moon. Could you please kill this Dryad? Thank you. I was talking to the Raider. And right now Tomoko the Beast will save his butt for a little while, but in general Orc is losing this fight. A large healing potion is being used on Blade Master. Demon Hunter already used his healing, and now Blade Master goes down. Now Shadow Hunter will run away without any mana, and it was a terrible fight for Fly, as expected. You simply can't afford yourself to make such an early expansion without um, any acquired benefit from raider attacks. You need to harass with raiders. You need to do something. Yes, Night Elf is passive, but Night Elf is making a lot of units. While he's passive, he's waiting for his bears to be made, and bears are really the power to be afraid of. Right now, Fly loses his expansion. His Blade Master was bought in the tavern to save this expo, which will not happen. And he knows it's not gonna happen, so he decides to harass Night Elf's base, and he doesn't have a single raider, and he doesn't have any units, and his Kodo beasts are back there at the base, trying to digest two bears, I would assume. So in the end, he just kills one Moonwell and gets away, and it's a loss. It's a painful loss for Fly, and it's 3-1. Okay, I've predicted 3-0 at some point, but it will be 3-1. If Moon doesn't do anything stupid, like attacking without a TP. But I believe he will buy a TP, and he will buy a large healing potion if he'll ever get into to the marketplace, which is barely existent on this map. He just cleans up the laboratory. The marketplace is not on Hammerfell. There is no marketplace on Hammerfell. Is there one? Uh, I mean, there are at least two goblin shops on. Yeah, no marketplace. And now it's the end of an orc's army. You can't fight here, just repel this demon hunter and run away and hope for the best, for the best fight in your life. Oh, he is restreaming back to Warcraft. That's sad. That makes me sad. Moon is killing his own archers to remain in 50 because he doesn't want to pay taxes. This macro goes to fly, of course, there is no doubt, but this macro had a ring? No, no, it was a green camp. No, no, it was a ring. It was just a different ring, a ring of superiority. And that was the last camp on the map, and now we're gotta do something. And he got a worse army. Way worse army. I mean, Shadowhunter got a TP, so if he just eats a few bears or even a few dryads and instantly TPs out, then the fight will be in his base and he'll be able to heal a little bit. But right now, all he does is losing an invul potion and HP and life on his Blade Master. TP out. Yes, everything lives. Blade Master is saved, but it's a wasted TP. And he's playing one base against one base, and he was able to collect 1,400 gold at this moment, but it's not something that will save him. This Coda Beast is going down. No, 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 it is going down against all these Dryads. There is no way it'll be saved. Boink, that's one Coda Beast down. Fly is getting out of 50 with another Coda Beast. And he's making 70 borrow. You will not have enough money to support 70 borrow production. Moon is making 80 Moonwell, but it's expected, it's understandable. His Moonwells are the source of his healing. But why would you do 70 borrow with just one base? You will not get 70 food. You will get your 60 food, and you're making tier 3 for tiny because you want tiny, and you will not have time for tiny because Moon will attack at 60. Oh, if Moon doesn't attack, then everything may change. But right now, Moon should. Moon absolutely should attack. Moon absolutely should pump up to 60 and attack. He's not behind. He knows he's ahead. Come on, Moon, stop being so passive. This lonely Blade Master will not kill all your Moonwills. At best, he'll destroy one. But no, it's not happening. Moon is getting upgrades. Moon is getting uh, an ancient upgrade to move his tree to the next spot. So he's hoping for the long game, but I doubt it helps him. He would have won already if he was just able to prevent Orc from expanding, and it's something he can do. He's ahead. He's ahead in levels. His Demon Hunter is level 5, and level 3 Immolation is evil and powerful. And it's an invisible Demon Hunter, of course, because he bought a Potion of Invisibility, which is not in stock right now. This Blade Master is searching for his op and for his op's army, but you really need to find only an army. And an army is back at home. And Moon is making what? The Moon is making upgrades for giants. Because you can't eat giants with Codas. It's impossible. They've got resistant skin, and so they are not tasty. I mean, they are huge piles of rock, so they are not tasty by default, but in the end, again, Moon will not be able to make more than 2 giants, 3 giants with what he got, if he also includes a few more other units. And then his gold mine will run out. Of course, Orc is also making some upgrades. He's making master upgrade for his Spirit Walkers, which is never wasted. But really, and another Torrent Totem. Come on, Fly, why would you need another Torrent Totem? I mean, you want to pump out Torrents, but the problem is that... oh, Chimeras. So he makes a Chimera Roost. And he made all upgrades for Giants without making a single Giant. And now he's making 2 Chimera Roosts. Because he knows Fly is going Torrents. But he will also not get a lot of Chimeras out. That's just amazing, because they both predict what their opponent may play and counter it without actually making any units. And right now Fly is behind because he is making these torrents. I mean, right now I would expect from Fly to just buy Tiny and place this Tiny and hope for the best, and that would do, Fly. That really would do. And if Moon gets out, at least 2 Chimeras, Fly is doomed. Finally, Blade Master was able to see Chimeras. You should cancel this turn. Yeah, he cancels the turn. He knows he's behind. His enemy is making Chimeras. You need to either make more Raiders to control Chimeras, or even make Bat Riders. Yeah, it's Tiny finally. He's going for a Tiny before any Chimeras is really out. Mm. No, not a Tauron. Don't make a Tauron. Make either... I mean, buy an orb. Okay, you've got an orb. You've bought an orb. That's fine. Make either a Bat Rider or Raider. At least one. Better like 4 Bat Riders and 2 more Raiders, and you'll be golden with an orb. Of course, you will not be able to kill Chimeras with just 4 Bat Riders, but you'll be able to deal a lot of damage to them. And all these Torrents will just die. Right now, first Chimera is out, 2 more Chimeras are in production, and these Chimeras are first priority targets, because they will obliterate Torrents. Does he have a TP? Yes, he has a TP. And in the end, he'll just lose a Torrent, maybe 2 Torrents, and run away. Yeah, he lost 2 Torrents. He gets away, and that was completely pointless. He revived at least 1, I believe. Oh, he revived 2, likely. That's fine. He dealt some damage, not all that much damage. Did he really revive 2? Yeah. And he has an expansion, of course, but he is behind in limit, and he got no money, at least now. And Night Elf will, of course, he already repositioned his main to the next expansion, to the next gold mine. And Orc is making a Berserker upgrade, which will not help him all that much. I mean, Bat Riders are a better option here, because there's not so many Chimeras. There are only 3 of them, so you can remove 1, and then remove another one with the help of your Blade Master, who will just constantly focus her with an orb. And then you'll be fine. But as of now, Chimeras are a problem. Chimeras are a problem you can't solve. 4 Chimeras now, and look at these Torrents. Look at how they are no longer in the game. And Torrents are not that good against bears. I mean, equal number of bears, not number, equal food limit of bears, fights with Torrents quite equally. Torrents are a shitty unit. For as long as there are no 10 Torrents, or maybe even more torrents on the field against, what, 15 bears? No, 12 bears. And that's all. That's all for today. I'll come back with another stream which is not needed by anyone later. That's sad. Fly made a wrong decision in the end. And it was a terrible decision. He could have won this game. Ah, stop streaming.